Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. Now, if you see me like looking over here, because the camera's like right here, you're right here. But if you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at the screen. I turned my camera because I'm doing different, a format different for the show. So if you see me like looking like that, don't be like, well, what the hell is he looking at? No. Like you're right there, but the screen is like right there. See? So I'm looking at you and I'm looking at the screen just to make sure that I'm on point. But it's not. Oh yeah, I forgot. Welcome to another episode of What's Going On. What's going on? Now, it's just another day, man. It happened again. We got more new Amber Heard news. Oh, we got more new stuff from Amber Heard and more new stuff from Evan Rachel Wood. I was excited that today we were going to keep on going with the Marilyn Manson documents. Apparently not. I guess we're not going to. It's never gonna end. It's never gonna end, man. So let's just look at this now. Let's look at some stuff that I found. Okay, check this out. This is from her account. I don't know what day it was, but this came up. Amber Heard, that was a phase, obviously, and she's replying to this article. Amber Heard on becoming an obstinate, bisexual, vegan, atheist. I guess you could say I had my own things to rebel against. And then you have her friend, Io Tillett, right, that Io person. Okay, you have that person coming on and saying, when the fuck were you vegan? So this is just literally a lie that Amber Heard just gladly put out on her page. And like I said, I don't know when this is from. This is probably from back in the day, like 2016 or 17 or back then, you know. But then you have this person, Io Tillett. When the F were you vegan? You're lying, dude, again. And they made a whole article for this woman saying, oh, she's a vegan. She's becoming an obstinate, bisexual, vegan atheist. What the fuck kind of word salad is that? What is that? Oh, my God. So then, look, we're already catching her in another lie. So now let's go over here. I posted this. This is from my Twitter on Twitter. Excuse me. This is from my Twitter on Twitter. Go follow me at 1PO_POV_1 on Twitter. Me calling Amber Heard a whore is frowned upon, but she literally cheated on Johnny Depp multiple times with both men and women. So I'll call her what she is. Like, well, what? Okay, fine. What is that? Let's look at these. Look at this one right here. See, I don't know who that girl is. Tell me who that girl is in the comments. She cheated with her in the elevator. She's right there. I don't know who that is, but some lesbo action. And then look, right there. There's the one with Franco. She cheated again. And look, there's the one with Elon Musk. Cheating again. So I think there's a word for that. Homie hopper. I know there was one that a lot of people were putting in the comments. Homie hopper. I mean, dude, let's just face it. She's a whore, man. Like, why can't you call her? Well, you're not supposed to use that word. It doesn't matter if it's true. It doesn't matter. You're not supposed to use that word. Man, that's your problem. That's the problem. You can't call out these people for what they are, so they continue, so they keep on going. You see? And that's what happens. So look at this from Joseph Morris YT on Twitter. Unsealed documents reveal that after Amber Heard took the picture on the left, which was later photoshopped, she took the right photo in her bathtub on the same night, which was later leaked through an iCloud hack. So now let's look at this. Look at that. That looks so completely photoshopped. You can tell what they did to it. You can tell like they did all the stuff right here. They made it darker. They made the shading more hardcore. You can totally see what she did to it. And that really doesn't even look like the photo from the court that we've seen before. That doesn't look anything like it. You know, there's a different photo, a clearer one, right? Kind of. It looks kind of clearer than this. That photo right there looks photoshopped. Right there. Literally. Because we've seen a different one, especially where the little prick under her eye, the little prick right there is red. So this one is even worse photoshopped. And now look at this other one. There she is right there. I mean, you know, you can see her. She's naked. But you know what's actually kind of sad is that if you go and you put Amber Heard nude on Google, this woman has all kinds of nudes, dude. She's got her tits out everywhere, everywhere. It's like a lot, and I mean you don't even have to go very far, and it's on Google. Like she's got her tits out all the time, apparently. I didn't even realize that. I didn't, like, it's not like I'm going to look for Amber Heard's nudes, but I was going to look because I needed to find this article on FHM. I've done a video on it already, something about her being an atheist and a bisexual and all that, just like the other one. But dude, then you go and you put it and you're like Amber Heard FHM nude photo shoot because she was like in bikini or whatever. I think she was in her lingerie. And then it comes up, dude, she's just nude everywhere, everywhere. Like she's got so many nudes out there where her tits are just out. I mean, I don't know. Does she really have tits? Like, can you call those tits? I think they're more breasts, like boobies. You know, they're not breasts. They're not boobs. Those are like what she's got. She's got like boobies. You know, itty bitty titty committed kind of stuff. So, and that's one of the reasons. Remember that Johnny Depp always used to say that she would get mad about being pigeonholed the way that she was. Dude, you're always naked. They're going to cast you in those kind of roles if you're already always naked. Like, what the hell do you even think? So now let's look at this. Look, I went over there to this Depp delusion on Reddit. I've told you before on Reddit that it's just so annoying. I can't go over there because these people are so stupid. And look at this crap from Depp delusion on Reddit. Amber Heard poop story, which makes more sense. This is what they're arguing about on Reddit. This is what they're arguing about on Reddit 4 days ago. This is recent. This is recent. So they're still fighting about the actual stuff from the trial. And then look what this is. Which makes more sense. A 30-year-old woman pooped in her own bed. Oh, now it's her own bed. See, now it's her own bed. So they changed the wording to make her look good. Pooped in her own bed, which it wasn't her bed because she didn't pay for that place. That was Johnny Depp's penthouse. Okay, so that obviously means he paid for everything that was in that penthouse. So you see how the people on Reddit are delusional. And they literally have a subreddit called Depp Delusion. And they're the ones saying that a 30-year-old woman pooped in her own bed. It wasn't her bed, you stupid Reddit fucks. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? To get revenge on her 53-year-old husband who was in another state, or a dog with a known bowel issues pooped in bed and a bitter ex-husband blames his ex-wife. So essentially, the people on Reddit are so fucking stupid. They're literally saying that a tiny little Yorkie could make shit the size of a human being. And there's only one dog. We all know that. Anyone that knows about dogs knows that. There's only one dog that can make shit the size of a human being, and that's a Great Dane. Okay, well, I think actually it's bigger. The Great Dane shit is even bigger than that. So this is the problem. They're on a subreddit called Depp Delusion, and then they're spreading delusional bullshit that's not even real. First of all, they're calling it her bed. It's Amber's bed. You really expect anybody to believe that? Anybody to believe that? You expect anyone to believe that this woman paid for anything in that relationship? Really? Really? I swear. And that's the problem with these people. This is the problem with that side. They're the delusional ones, and then they make a fucking subreddit called Depp Delusion. Like, you see how stupid this is? Oh, so we're gonna stay with Amber Heard. We do have some Marilyn Manson. We're gonna go into. It's gonna be like, hey, they're both doing America right now, but right now this is brand new. Apparently, this is from this morning, from Daily Mail. I got an Amber Heard 2.0. Unsealed court documents reveal Marilyn Manson texted Johnny Depp that his now wife, Lindsay Usich, called cops saying he beat her up. And the actor replied, sociopathic behavior is fucking real, my brother. Yeah, it is, man. You got to watch out for all these women nowadays. Marilyn Manson sent a string of text what? What is wrong? Another article from a huge publication. And what is this crap? Marilyn Manson sent a string of text to blank in 2016. Well, I'm going to guess we're going to say Johnny Depp. I mean, and this is the reader version. You see how it's like black in the background? It's not white because I didn't get it from there. This is the reader version. So that means that this whole thing, whatever, we're just going to keep going. I can't stand that these big publications always have typos. In 2016, comparing his current wife, Lindsay Usich, to the actor's ex-wife. So what it's supposed to say, Daily Mail, Marilyn Manson sent a string of texts to Johnny Depp in 2016. Oh, my God. See, and this is the thing. I think that those publications, they're just so big, nobody can even do anything about it because it's not like they're going to have an editor read every story. So then you wonder why this happens. Manson, whose real name is Brian Warner, messaged Deb, "I got an Amber 2.0. The musician claimed Usich, his then girlfriend, filed a restraining order against him, alleging Manson beat her up and had drugs in his home. Depp instructed his friend to don't take no shit and remain calm, damn right, noting it was important to not give her what she wants. Damn right, Johnny Depp. The Pirates of the Caribbean star added, sociopathic behavior. It is fucking real, my brother. My ex-cunt is goddamn textbook." Yeah, textbook. That woman is completely certifiable. The text messages were made public over the weekend when thousands of pages of documents filed in Depp and Heard's defamation trial were unsealed. And this one says, from Marilyn Manson, "I got an Amber 2.0. Marilyn Manson sent a string of texts to Johnny Depp." See, they did it right on the photo. Why couldn't they do it right in the article? In 2016, comparing below, whatever. Okay, and let's look at the other text. "I talked to Tony, but this is fucked. She filed a restraining order, said I beat her up, and gave the cops my address, and said that I have drugs here, so I'm ready to book out of here." That's so sad, man. The musician claimed Usich, his then girlfriend, okay, yeah, and had drugs in his home. Okay. The string of texts, which were reviewed by DailyMail.com, showed Manson, 53, seemingly worried about his relationship with Usich, 37. The rocker claimed she was making abuse accusations against him that echoed claims Heard, 36. She's only 36. Made against Depp, 59. "Lindsay just pulled an Amber on me. Please delete," Manson wrote. Depp advised that his friend do everything in his power to avoid giving Usich what she wants, which is to make you scream, flip out, and flip out, and feed her narcissism. Depp, referring to Heard as his ex-cunt, said her behavior was textbook sociopathic and noted he had been reading a lot of material on the topic. Good. Should have read this shit earlier, he concluded. Depp repeatedly advised that Manson keep a distance and speak as little as possible to Usich. He and Manson are pictured together at the From Hell premiere in October 2001. Further text included in the filing revealed how Depp and Manson discussed having their own cave and made references to the film Salvo, never heard of it, which has been banned in several countries over its graphic portrayals of rape, torture, and murder. Depp and Manson are pictured In later conversation, Manson voiced his concerns again. "I got a serious police Amber type scenario with L's family. I'm fucking stressing. I don't know if you are back, but I need asylum somewhere because I think the cops might be headed my way," he wrote. "Lindsay pulled an Amber and she filed a police report." Another message stated, "She is pulling an Amber and the cops are going to show up to serve me." What? Damn it. Serve me a restraining order. Damn it. Depp advised again to keep a distance and speak as little as possible to her. "This is fucked," Manson later wrote. Said, "I beat her up and gave the cops my address." I already had books here. Okay. Drugs here. Further text included in the filing revealed how Depp and Manson discussed having their own cave and made references to the film Salvo, saying, "Let's have our own Salvo, but no gay stuff with us." The film has been banned in several countries over its graphic portrayals of rape, torture, and murder, mainly of subjects believed to be minors. What is it with these people and like these kind of movies? How do you even get them made? Like, I get it. Okay, the film is messed up, but how did it even get made? Like, have you remember that stupid bullshit on Netflix about cuties? There was like a movie called Cuties, and the movie was about little girls, and the dudes were like all watching her or some bullshit like that. How does a movie like that even get made? That's disgusting, man. That is so gross. Several countries. Okay. In another message, Manson told Depp he would introduce him to a new fan and noted she was of legal age. My new fan, meet and greet girl. Looks like you need it. Trust me. I'll send a pic. 18, he wrote. Hey, well, good. 18. What's the problem? Oh, oh, wait. I forgot because Evan Rachel Wood says that's grooming. Whoop, 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 whoop. No, it's not, Evan. No, it's not. 18 is an adult. Okay, we get it what you're trying to portray yourself as. Oh, I'm a little girl and I had no idea what was going on. Dude, you're a fucking meth head, Evan. You're a meth head. And we all know that. You're a junkie and you're a little bit psychotic in your brain. So it really doesn't matter. He wrote, the texts were not initially included in the evidence presented during Depp and Heard's defamation trial because the actor's legal team had fought hard to exclude any references to and evidence regarding Marilyn Manson. His lawyers argued the evidence would smear Mr. Depp under a guilty by association theory. No, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so in the slightest. I don't think that if we would have heard those text messages, it would. I'm like, dude, it literally says in the fucking text message, I'll send a pic. 18. What? What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the fucking problem? 18. Now, if it said, trust me, I'll send a pic. 16. Okay, well, then we got a fucking problem. Then we got a problem. But I'll send a pic. 18. That's not a problem, man. That's not a problem. Manson has been accused of sexual abuse and grooming by multiple women, including his former fiancée, actress Evan Rachel Wood. He sued Wood for defamation in March. The rocker and Usich got married in 2020, approximately 4 years after the text to Depp were sent. Well, I mean, this is just coming out. It's just like some text messages between them. So as far as it goes, is there really anything there? Not really. I don't think so. I mean, 5 years ago, and plus, if there was any kind of actual restraining order, wouldn't we have known about it by now? I haven't seen anything, and I've been looking through all this bullshit. Unsealed Johnny Depp and Amber Heard court documents show she refused to take $16 million from him during divorce, as she's forced to sell her desert home to pay him $8.3 million. Okay, did you read that paragraph when I was reading it? Unsealed Johnny Depp and Amber Heard court documents show she refused to take $16 million from him during divorce. During the divorce? During their divorce? Do you people read these articles before you? As she's forced to sell desert home. Hey, bro, are AI writing these articles? Because that doesn't sound like a human being. That sounds like AI. As she's forced to sell her desert home to pay him $8.3 million. Again, dude, I'm telling you, I'm like this close to writing my own articles. I swear, these people. Unsealed court documents show Amber Heard walked away from a divorce payout from Johnny Depp that could have run into tens of millions of dollars as the financially challenged actress sells her beloved California home. Documents seen by the Daily Beast show that the Aquaman star 36 ignored guidance from her legal team not to pursue Depp for the maximum cash she was entitled to. Greed. She was entitled to after they filed divorce in 2016. She could have sought half of Depp's $33 million he made from filming the fourth installment of Pirates of the Caribbean, since it was made while they were married, but Heard chose not to, and wrote them in an email saying she was being amazingly true to her word, and this is not about the money. Oh, you mean not about enough? 16 million? What are you talking about? Not about the money. This whole thing has been, 16 million. I mean, the original trial was for 100 million. Did she really believe that she was going to get $100 million? That must mean that she did. That must totally mean that she actually believed that she was going to get $100 million. Oh my God, this woman is fucking crazy. She's insane. She really believed that she was going to get $100 million. She let go of 16 million and she could have just taken it and walked away into the sunset. But no. 16 million. Whoa, my God. A judge refused to let that evidence be admitted during Depp's defamation lawsuit against her. Yeah, because if we would have all found out that she had the opportunity to get 16 million and she still didn't take it, well, then it's pretty fucking obvious what she wanted. She wanted more. More. That's what she wanted. She wanted more. Jeez. She was ordered to pay Depp a total of 8.3, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Amber Heard stands by her testimony to her dying day. Yeah, well, that's going to happen in a long ass time. See, so the thing about this is, I mean, did I remember when I said, is this ever going to end? No, look, now we got all these unsealed documents. This whole thing's going on with all these people. So now how many more stories are we going to find out? And we're going to keep up with this new unsealed thing. Apparently there's thousands and thousands of pages that are unsealed, and I want to read them all too. So if we can find that, hey, let's do it. But now switching over to some Evan Rachel Wood. This one's from Stand By Your Manson. July 2014, Jordy and Lainey get married. Lainey reaches out to hug best man Marilyn Manson without issue. On the bottom, Lainey said Manson verbally abused her in 2011. Okay. Lainey is also best friends with Esme, Tori, Ashley Walters, who all allege they suffered from or witnessed abuse from Manson and suffer from PTSD. So with all this in mind, would Lainey really reach out to hug a man so willingly if he was the abuser that all these women claim that he is? I mean, that's not even important, that end part. It's very simple. It's very fucking simple. July 2014, Jordy and Lainey get married. Lainey reaches out to hug best man Marilyn Manson without issue. Okay? Lainey said Manson verbally abused her in 2011. That's it. You know, pack it up. We don't even have to fucking read it anymore. Like, this is something. This is again. Do these people that are accusing him, do they think that this things like this are never going to come out? Do they think that people are not going to find these little tiny things and bring them to the spotlight? Is that what they think? Because I don't understand this. I don't understand this. I'm not going to say arrogance, because it's not that. I guess entitlement, right? Entitlement would be a better word. Like, these people are so entitled, they think they can just come out and say anything they want about this man, and everybody's going to believe them, and it doesn't even matter. And then all of a sudden something like this, and how many things have we seen like this already about every single accuser? Remember, there was one about one of the accusers that something happened to her in 2011 or 2010, and then she was at a Marilyn Manson concert like 5 years later. Something like that, right? Like, these people don't think that people are going to find out about this shit. Are you? Well, what is wrong with you people? What do y'all think? What are you thinking in your mind? What is going on up there? I genuinely don't know. Okay, so now this is kind of a mind fuck. Like, you have to really pull yourself out of the world we live in to look at this. But let's start with this. This is from Leslie Lane, from her stories. So this is Evan Rachel Wood, if you remember correctly. This is from the documentary, the Phoenix Rising documentary. But look at this. She's pensively looking out over an empty parking lot. Okay, and then you see the building right there, pensively looking out over an empty parking lot, right? Same thing. There's the building right there, Federal Bureau of Investigation. It says right there on the thing. Filming in a federal building isn't just walking in with a camera. They have to provide extensive paperwork to record on the grounds. Let's see any paperwork Amy Berg and Evan Rachel Wood. I mean, we haven't seen that, so, but like I said, this is from Leslie Lane's story, so let's keep going. Could it have been the groundskeeper that let her in? It would explain why someone opened the door for her. So now it could be that this entire FBI scene, the whole scene from the documentary on HBO, could be false. It could be false. Look, the owner has maintained the building in immaculate condition with an on-site groundskeeper walking the property weekly. But then look at this. Notice there's no one else around, right? I mean, of course, if it's an FBI building, there'd be cars everywhere because people are at work at the FBI. Someone is there to open the door for her seems a bit odd. A groundskeeper. And look at those boots. Those look like goth boots, like Ilma Gore boots or something. Like, what is that? Is that supposed to be a groundskeeper? Hey, maybe it could be. But look at this. The building went for sale on August 2021. I'm trying to get the exact dates of when they moved out of the building. So there is a possibility. I'm not saying it happened, so we're not gonna do anything. But this is very, very friggin' interesting. This is mind blowing right here. There is a strong possibility that that building that was in the documentary wasn't even full. There was nobody in it. There was no FBI. There was nobody there. That's it. There was nobody there. It was a building for sale. I can't even fucking believe this shit. And then let's keep going. Purchase date January 13th, 2022. It was officially removed from the commercial real estate site on January 4th, 22. FBI building offer up for sale. 8.6 million. Damn, $9 million for a building? How can screen... Okay, let's read this. The government about mission and priorities, leadership structure, partnerships. How can screenwriters, authors, and producers seeking authenticity work with the FBI? If you are a writer, author, or a producer who wants to feature the FBI, we may be able to work with you to create an accurate portrayal of the Bureau. We've been doing so since the 1930s. What? Our Office of Public Affairs has a small staff that works with domestic and international screenwriters, producers, authors, and other industry personnel associated with TV programs, documentaries, made-for-TV movies, books, podcasts, and motion pictures. Current or former FBI personnel must work with the pre-publication review office on any project for public release. What we need from you, your name. Okay, yeah. So there it is right there. This is how you do it. Current or former FBI personnel must work with pre-publication. I always want to say but there's a P there. Okay. So this is like mindfuck right here. This is like a mindfuck. Now, I'm not saying that it's true. We're not saying that it's true because Leslie's not saying it as well. That's not what she's saying. She's just pointing out the fact that there is a possibility that this building where Evan Rachel Wood filmed the documentary for HBO, it could have been an empty fucking building. Because if you think about it, if you really think about it, during the documentary, if you haven't seen it, go and watch it. It's 2 hours of total bullshit. But during the documentary, if you really think about it, there was nobody that like greeted her. We didn't get anybody on camera talking to her. Like it was just her, and she was doing like some hand motions or some bullshit. You see? You see, I'm not saying that this is true, but this is insanely interesting. This is very, very interesting right here. So, hey man, that's something. But now let's go over to this from Radar. Evan Rachel Wood fights ex-Marilyn Manson's urgent attempt to depose her. Says he is attempting to silence her. So let's get this straight. Number one, he wants to depose her, which literally means making a statement, in front of mediators on camera with a microphone. So that's attempting to silence her. And then number two, not only does she have a 2-hour documentary on HBO, she also sat in front of the California Senate and she sat in front of the Washington Congress. But he's attempting to silence her. So I guess, having an HBO documentary and sitting in front of the California Senate and sitting in front of the Washington Congress, yeah, that's really not having a voice, is it, Evan? Evan Rachel Wood and her fiance, alleged abuser Marilyn Manson, are going back and forth in court over his attempts to question her under oath immediately, Radar has learned. According to court documents obtained by RadarOnline.com, the shock rocker demanded the judge set a hearing for him to argue why Wood should sit for a deposition. Manson accused his ex-girlfriend of fabricating abuse claims and attempting to ruin his life. Wood has stood by her story that the singer was abusive during their years together. Okay, fine. And I want to make this statement right now. We all want to believe you. We want to believe that he did these things to you. You have no proof. None. 3 months back, Wood moved to dismiss the case, and a hearing has been set for August on her motion. However, the singer wants that hearing pushed back and for him to be allowed to depose Wood. In a new motion, Wood said Manson's request for special treatment should be denied, and the August hearing should move forward. Yeah, right. Special treatment. You got an HBO documentary. You got to sit down in front of the California Senate, and you sat in front of the Washington Congress. Special treatment? Special treatment? Her lawyer said Manson is attempting to silence Wood and the many others who have spoken out against him. It's a deposition. Do you know what the definition of that is? The definition of a deposition is that she has to go in there and speak. What the fuck are you talking about? The judge has yet to rule. As RadarOnline.com previously reported earlier this year, Manson sued his ex-girlfriend and her scissor sister, Ilma Gore, for alleged fraud and defamation. Manson dated Wood from 2007 to 2010. The actress and Gore have been on-again, off-again scissor sistering for years. In the lawsuit, Manson said the defendants worked together to fabricate sexual abuse accusations against him. See, what sexual abuse? What sexual abuse? There still hasn't been anything because he tied them to a kneeler. You have to kneel on the fucking thing in order for him to tie you to it. You had to consent and kneel there, and then he had to tie you up. So what happened? Let's find out. So you were like kneeling, and he was like, whoa, I'm going to tie you up. I'm going to tie you up. Oh, I'm tying you up. And you were like, no, please, don't. So he's tying you up onto a kneeler, and you're like, no, I don't want this. No. You have both your hands. Because you're on a kneeler. You know what a kneeler is. Okay, you have both your hands. So he's tying you up. No, don't tie me up, please. The fuck are you talking about? Okay. In the lawsuit, Manson defendant, he said they wanted to ruin him both personally and professionally. Manson said his ex and her partner launched a nonprofit called the Phoenix Act. He said they used the company to raise money to take him down. The singer said the two sent out a mass email to Manson's exes asking if they experienced abuse. See, now, there is the one thing that should disqualify this whole thing. These kind of things are not supposed to be done in that way. If someone is going to come forward, then they're going to come forward. She had no business going and sending emails after email to people that he had dated before. Like, if someone, like, what should have happened if this was real, any of it whatsoever, in the slightest, if it was real, okay, then Evan Rachel Wood would have came forward, made her statements, and then, like, within a week or within a month, then the other girls would have came forward and said, okay, yeah, that was us too. Or like 6 months later, or 3 months later, or a year later, and be like, yeah, us too. But it wasn't like that, man. They all came out at the same time. It's so obvious. It's absolutely blowing my mind how obvious this bullshit is. Because it's so obvious to see that. If someone was to come out with abuse allegations, then over time, other people were like, yeah, me too. Dude, okay, then it's even a tad bit believable. But we still have no proof. We still have none. We don't have any photos of abuse. The photos we have seen from a lot of these accusers have all been debunked. So I don't know where they want us to go from here. This entire case hinges on one single fact. The fact that there's multiple accusers. That's it. That's literally all it is. The fact that there's multiple accusers is why we should listen to these people. That is absolutely ridiculous. He said they use a company. Okay, the singer said the two. Okay, he said Wood even told women they could have repressed memories about the abuse. And that's why they use that kind of defense. Because the repressed memories defense is, whoa, it just came to me. Oh, it came to me. Oh, I was walking the dog, and I remember him putting something up my vagina. No, dude, no. Manson said his ex even drafted a script that she handed out to women on what to say about Manson. The bombshell accusation in the lawsuit was a letter Manson said Wood and Gore wrote, a letter in which they respond. What? The bombshell accusation in the lawsuit was a letter Manson said Wood and Gore wrote a letter? Come on, man. I don't know what radar is, but come on. Really? You guys don't read this? Let's read it again. The bombshell accusation in the lawsuit was a letter Manson said Wood and Gore wrote a letter in which they posed as an FBI agent. Now, the bad writing aside, I mean, they should already be in prison for that. So that has absolutely no reason, none whatsoever, to even to think that any of this bullshit is real. Just something that small. Come on. You really expect me to believe that? We're just going to end it there. I think that's going to be it. Short video today. We really didn't have a lot, but it was good because we got to get these two women. You know what? Let me see if I do have this last one. I wanted to use this. Let's use this. And we're going to end it on this note. This is from my Twitter right here. It's very simple. If Evan Rachel Wood or Amber Heard had a single photo of their own abuse like this, then we'd believe them. Now, you have to understand, they're trying to use so many reasons why both of these women aren't being believed. They're trying to use the reason, well, misogyny, or, well, because women don't want to accept it, and it's a conspiracy. Dude, why can't you people just admit that it's not real? It's just something that they came up with. I mean, dude, it's very simple. Look at the photo, and this is cut off. This is cut off because it's on my Instagram, but on Twitter, I'll use the photo from Twitter, and you can see her whole face. It's very, very, very simple. If we had a photo of Amber Heard or Evan Rachel Wood, and they look like that, do you really think, with all of your brain, do you really think that we wouldn't believe them? That's a serious question. Tell me in the comments, because I could guarantee you, if we had a photo of Amber Heard or Evan Rachel Wood like that, everybody here would be like, yeah, dude, lock those dudes up. Lock them up. Do it. I mean, Marilyn Manson beat the shit out of her. Johnny Depp beat the shit out of her. Lock them up. See, and that's the problem. These cases have exposed the hypocrisy of not only toxic feminists, but kind of the feminists that aren't toxic and, they just want to believe women, because let's face facts here, the feminists that are about evidence and they want things to be truly equal and equality, they are the ones that look at a photo like this of Rihanna and they say to themselves, that's abuse. So if Amber Heard and Evan Rachel Wood had a photo like that, we'd all agree. See? So it's just stupid. But we're going to go ahead and leave it there. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking on this video. We will catch you next time.